bug eater. She just likes to be a perfectionist, right? But at the same time, she doesn't give herself doesn't give herself enough credit. She has imposter syndrome because she wants to be perfect. So she always puts logical priorities over her desires. Understandable. That is who she is as an affectionate person. She's a contradiction in disguise. Chapter 20. Chapter 20. The unseen perfected you. Yeah. 2. The unperfected you. 2. The unseen perfected you. So it's essentially matamiru kanpeki na anata e. So it says it's to you who is not perfect yet, right? It's also the title, subtitle of this event, which is very nice. So they brought it back. Matamiru kanpeki na anata e. Oh, damn. There it is. Kazura drop. Come on. You know, no matter how far you run or try, it's futile. No matter how long you're trying to hold out, it's impossible. You can't solve that in the fundamental level. You just gotta accept it now. You know this, right? It says, he will be like your father figure and look at you. And he will always ask you what you really want. Always. It says, no matter how much you struggle or deny or say no, it's a necessity. He won't ever give up. I know his stubbornness. I know his stubbornness personally. It says, I'm not talking about just a mere checkpoint. I'm pretty sure the entire race he was showing his stubbornness to the core. That's why we would like for you to answer him. You. To us. Or perhaps to humans in general. So, Cosmotrop, what do you desire? That's not going to change. Because I didn't lie. I didn't lie at all from the very beginning. A perfect papa. A perfect humanity. That's what I would like them to be. Why? Because I can't handle the fact that you who created us to perfection are not perfected to begin with. And you're our creator. I am programmed to pursue perfection. So that's what I want you to become. If that's not the case,私があなたを愛しているという矛盾を、余剰を埋められない。I can't fill the contradiction of my love towards you all. You desire the ideal perfection. And you can only love something that's so perfected. そんなものはどこにもないと分かってた上で。Yet in the end, you knew that there was none of those perfectionate things to begin with. But at the same time, you're an alter ego born of pure affection. And because of that, you love unconditionally to humans and humanity's affection. Especially a human that's incomplete, super incomplete above any other worlds. What a unfortunate and cruel creation parameter. To be honest, even if you put that in a folklore or tale, it's such a bad taste. I too even have pity for you there. Don't speak to me like you know. Of course I do. After all, we're on the same page. It makes me vomit to know how I understand you. That's why I can enter your domain without worries. And let's talk about what's next. What you consider perfection, shall we? Let's talk about the wish that you so desired, a shape of Papa that's so perfect that you constructed this race too. You wanted something perfect that you like, something that fitted and thought that it was made with perfection, fed it to you. Simultaneously, you wanted to play board games with us, and you wanted to accept your cleanliness. Simultaneously, you also wanted us to be weak, just like you, to be the same of a kind. And you wanted us to know your true desire. That is not a perfection, as you who is supposed to manage and observe humanity. It's not a thing. それは君が管理すべき人類すべてに向けた完璧さじゃない. That says that is not a perfect ideal situation that you're supposed to manage humanity and point it towards. You're saying that you're being selfish. What your perfect humanity / papa was nothing more than what you wanted a perfect papa. Your personal perfect master is what you were looking for all along. That's not. Don't worry. It's not your fault that you're made to create and think this way, you know? If you're just a mere AI and existed here, you're only getting education from all of humanity after all. But right now, who you are is different. You've became a servant after all. Yep. You're supposed to be educational and management and education for all humanity. You who was just born for that functionality. You've became something more personal compared to all those. And you've manifested in this world as that title attached to your original design. And so, Servant Cosmodrop will now want all the desire that she pointed out to humanity. She now has to point that towards a single person, a single master. Well, the other guys were extras, I suppose, but you get what I'm trying to say. You probably made an alibi to make it more conspicuous, right? Probably unconsciously, I bet. What do you think? We're extras, huh? I am also a staff member of Karudia, but I suppose in priority-wise, it cannot be helped. You had a wish that you wanted an existence of perfection. That was humanity. And And you also wanted to whittle it down, hone it down to the humanity's projection, hone it down to the master that's the last one left. You thought that maybe if you distilled it down on a personal level, you really thought that this wish would come true in perfection. And that's why you tried to educate us all to perfection. But there's only one master, and because of the concept that you've created, it became a personal thing. Its shape and form is nothing more than a nothing more than a selfish desire. That's right. You think that utilizing this race as an AI's task, you opened it up because it was a necessity, is what you thought. But unfortunately, that's far from the truth. What? It's not true. This is my job. This is my objective, and it's not it. This is all a dream. It was all a dream. I used to live in a magazine. Damn, fucking Oberon hitting it with this is just a fucking dream sequence. 人が本当に君を理解し、君だけの完璧な存在になってくれてると思う夢だ。Damn, Oberon hitting it with... Oberon actually clicked the... It was all a dream. Holy shit. Damn, that's wild. He actually flipped the table. It says, this is merely a dream. Merely a dream that an existence like yourself so perfect that humanity, aka people, truly understand you and acknowledged you. It says, in human pleasure reading, or in human genre terminology, a dream light novel of sort. A dream light novel of sort is a genre in quick writing and human sequence. I think that's close to that. A dream light novel, aka dream sequence. すべての人間を本当に自分好みにできてしまう可能性の夢。This is a dream. A dream of a possibility that you can twist all of humans to truly to your liking. A dream that existence that you truly like. You can mold it to your own shape and love it to your heart's content. 自分が嫌いな a dream. It's a possibility that your contradictions, your dislikable contradiction parts, a possibility to make those contradictions not a contradictions. It says you utilize the task of all humanities. You utilize the checklist for all humanities, and utilize it to test on a personal protagonist to that level. And in the end, you didn't even know. You've all done this unconsciously. That's why your point system is all messed up and broken. If I were to reword that broken, it's more like a terrible bug. A bug? Wait. In order to properly maintain a status quo, a bug or a virus, it's a job for me to get rid of them. It's that's within my system parameter, and that's how I exist. There's no bugs at all. No. I won't admit it. This is not to be. I can't admit it. But it really does exist, you know. Kazura, you're bugged. And you have to admit that. And you have to ask somebody to get rid of that bug for you. Your bug is called a love towards father, aka humanity. Erectora complex. Electra complex. What the hell is an Electra complex? What the hell is an Electra complex? Electra complex, whose name was inspired by the Greek myth, refers to a young girl's attraction to the parent of the opposite sex during the phalanic stage. At the time of psychosexual development, the daughter developed a sense of competition with her mother. Oh, I see. Electra complex. Interesting. So yeah, essentially Cosmodrop has an Electra complex. It says a perfectionist, the complete opposite of existence that eradicates paradox of unwanted bugs and desire. That is your true personality. And on top of that, the desire that you were pointing it towards all humanity, now it has compressed and honed in on one person, that is master. It became a relationship on a personal relationship, aka Electra complex. And then created a paradox of this Papa race, the Infinity board games rule setup. That's right. There's the Holy Grail. Huh? Wait, that light. Isn't that the Holy Grail light within her? I'm pretty sure the reason why she was able to erect these strong barriers to this caliber was she obtained a Holy Grail somewhere. I had a suspicion of that. But now it played in an opposite role. It says the energy that is spewing from the Holy Grail, you try to forcefully stop it with your own hand, and because of that, the system itself is now rampaging. It says, I knew for a certain that this amount of caliber could not be performed in a mere single servant's noble phantasm. I had my doubts, but I see the Holy Grail was in the play. Ugh! I sincerely hope it's not the one that Karadea manages. It says, I know for a certain. I bet she picked it up somewhere. It's gotta be new. Somewhere new that she did, and it's not from the storage of Karadea. However, as a Karadea director, I'm going to order you to recover it, Protag. Understood. In any other way, in any case, we have to calm Kazura down. That's right, Protag. 策を散らかし、聖杯を物質化し、自らの心の矛盾を耐えきれず自爆する。It says, yeah, with things going out of control and a Holy Grail ingrained into her, if this keeps up, her contradictory within her heart, the paradox cannot be sustained and she will self-destruct. I believe an ending like that doesn't befit her at all. That will be very disrespectful to Murian. Cosmodrop. You thought that if you become strong, there's nothing you can be afraid of, right? It says, in any case, your thought process was very logical and true, but that's not accurate, you see. It says, even no matter how strong you may become, there are things that you're not going to be good at or you least excel at. For instance, even Morgan doesn't like bugs, you know. Even though the existence might be said perfection, even a perfected being or said so has a thing or two that they're scared of. You should definitely accept that and acknowledge that yourself. Yep. After all, scary things just don't disappear. Yeah. You knew that? Yeah, you know that more than anybody else here. No matter how much stronger you might get, something very frightful doesn't change. Yep. I suppose it's time for a senpai like me to teach you. This time. That it's always a father's job. Yeah, it's always a papa's job, aka a father's job, to guide a lost child to a proper path. It's time to beat the shit out of Kazuma-drop. You know what we gotta do. Alamana beat though. What's the on the beat though? It's Cosmodrop. We're gonna be fighting Cosmodrop. That means we're gonna be fighting ourselves. If we're gonna be fighting ourselves, why don't we fight ourselves in style? Why don't we fight ourselves in style? Shall we? Grand battle. Cosmodrop. You got no bugs, Chet, she says. Damn, she a clean freak. Because she's a clean freak, she can't take any, whatchamacallit? Oh, Goth Punch? Damn, 655. Gee. Yeah, she can't get debuffed. She also damage cuts.
Everybody, say! Yosh!
I'd say it's time to teach your Kohai a lesson. Oh god, she took all my MP, what the fuck? Not the fire truck! Ah! How many turn of stun is that? One turn stun? No problem. My girl got you covered. What's up? She's not gonna do 300k damage, but that's okay. Is she gonna remove buff? Yep, remove defensive buff. Ow, stupid bitch. Now you're gonna be burning. You don't like to getting burned, do you, girl? Geronimo! My boy JJ. J-Mo.
私に夢なんてありません。僕はそっちの方なのに。
Firewall? How dare you, Pixie Finger?
もう一度やり直す。そんな救援ナンセンスです。後のことは。
How dare you take buff away from me? Con 終了後、自分自身に痛いを解除。自分自身に弱体を一つ解除し、容体成功になったし、使用一つ、強化解除を一つする。絶対に使用一つ解除した動機で成功自体に弱体化を一つ解放する。Oh, interesting. So removing a weakness from herself, I lose a buff. If she removes a buff, I remove a weakness. It's the classic superiority complex. Yes. Fucking multi-damage cut that doesn't look like she's taking damage. Oh my god, I have to do this, don't I? Son of a bitch. Well, I can dodge one noble phantasm. The fact that I have to retry this is gonna piss me off. So I'm going to do a make it or break it circumstances. We finna make it or we finna break it. We dead? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Not enough damage. Son of a bitch. That's unfortunate. Wow, that damage cut is a bitch. Alright, move on. Take two, take two. Oh shit. Hey, do you think if I fully heal him, it'll work? Kazuha should get a skin holding isekai truck during the MP. That would be pretty funny. That's gonna be an annoying setup comp because I need to break her bar twice in order for me to survive, which is dumb. It requires dumb. I have to actually come up with a positive composition, which I do not like. Why did you lose? What do you mean? What do you mean, why did I lose? It's just that Cosmo Drop removes defense in the second phase. and removed my damage dealer. That's it. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, boyo. I need to have an RNG entire card of Sei, but it ain't fucking happening, which sucks. Simultaneously, once she breaks her bar, she noble phantasms. So. Oh my god, fucking killed her right away. That's annoying. Oh my RNG Jesus Christ on a goddamn stick. I didn't want a Noble Phantasm here, but I have to. Because I need her to Noble Phantasm so she would kill Carrie. Oh, fuck. The defense fucking defense ran out. Oh, so stupid. Wow, the sheer fact that she concentrated on Jufu is outrageous. I kind of hate that. I guess she doesn't want to use her third-party skill. Okay, well, if she doesn't want to use her third-party skill, I'm gonna actually just utilize what's her name, Faker. Might just use Faker and just fucking body drop her. Alright, we're gonna go round 2 there. Make sure we get things going. The defense buff is gonna get removed, but it well no, Carrie dying here is gonna be so annoying. I might have to back out. Low key might have to back out. And I might have to just put Jolter in forward and Sei in the back. Or I'll just have to have a gut servant. I have to have a gut servant. Oh, and she, son of a, got stunned. That's fun. We like stun here. At least we got the dodge implemented, which is good. I might actually Noble Phantasm with Jolter. Yeah. Depends on our damage factor. I might have to use Oberon's Noble Phantasm there, but if I don't have to, I'm not going to. I want to break it here so she removes the auto attack per buff. I'd rather have debuff removal for buff removal than auto attack per buff, because that one's specifically defense oriented buff removal. Ugh. I might. No, we're not. As long as the damage isn't purely towards Sei, I think we're good. Of course it is. That's perfectly fine. Negatable. Then here comes the problem, because now problem lies on Problem lies on if she'll Noble Phantasm next turn or not. I can kill her next turn, no problem here. And then now I have no defense on Khazra, so I mean on Sei. So if she focuses on Sei, I'm screwed. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, yeah, GG. This AI bitch is relentless, and that is why we have this in our hand. There's a firewall? Yeah, I know there's a firewall. But it is an empowered Noble Phantasm due to Oberon plus my class score maxed. It's gonna do a lot of damage. All right, here comes one more shot, chat. Oh, and it's Geronimo card. You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. I have to do 30K. Thank God. Thank God. To actually give me all Geronimo cards at the end of that turn was devious. That was some AI bullshit right there. So we finally defeated her, which opened up her secret garden, which sets her free, and we get the Grail. And we should now know her final complex, which is she's a perfectionist, as always. Well, that's 500 points. Can we go outside now? No. What? That's not what you promised. Shush. Let Protag take care of this. No. There was a bug in the pointing system. System that is the management had bug itself. The bug just understood what I wanted. That's all there's to it. Nothing more, nothing less. It says it's not a perfection that's targeted towards humanity. It was a perfection towards my own personal affairs, just for me and me alone. But you promised. I would like for you to let us all get out of here. Humanity isn't perfect yet. It has not yet. Yep, it sure isn't. Even then. It says I might not be perfect as a humanity, but I still gotta do things outside of here, okay? I knew it. I knew it. I don't like humans. They're so imperfect. Yeah, they're so imperfect. You know that your existence is so far from perfection, yet you never want to become perfect. You never want to become an existence that I can be so proud of with chest up. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you all. But But I like her. Yep. I like them whenever they look at me and smile. I like them whenever they try to protect a weak little old me. I like them that whenever they are willing to listen to my quiet conversation. I like them that they do their very darndest, just like I think of them to. There's more and many more. And because of that, I love you all from bottom of my heart. What? This sequence? Is she trying to get out of the board? Is she trying to disappear? Well, I am an existence that checks bugs and eliminate them. I am a bug checker, after all. It's my job and duty. I will use the last remaining strength of the Holy Grail, and I will deactivate the contract. That's okay, right? After all, I hate what I love, and I hate myself. I'm nothing more than an AI that's just full of contradiction. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I want. What? What are you trying to do, Protag? If she disappears, we can get out of this game and... Yes! But as a overall end result, it won't be very satisfactory, don't you think? Yes. You must understand. I am a very cold-blooded and logically understanding, calm and collected Karadia director. But just because you made us go through this hellish, rambunctious hellhole, that doesn't mean that we want you to disappear permanently. After all, you're a very precious battle asset. Yep. We finally just understand each other. So, I think I would like for you to stay just a little longer, in my opinion. Hey, Oberon! Oberon! Do something! Of course I can. Didn't I tell you? I'll wipe this clean. Yeah, I'll wipe this off the table cleanly in the very end. Didn't I? But this will result in all of your efforts futile. You do understand this. Everything up to this point will be meaningless. Are you sure you're okay with that? I don't care. Just do something. Fine. Then I will bring upon... I will bring upon the butterfly that nobody desire. Come forth, my bug. Just kidding. It's not something that you should be screamed up or be hyped about. Just enjoy the ride. Are we just gonna get insect? Yep. It says if the ruler of the dream will throw away their own right to... so it's essentially Oberon now has taken control of this space. So he's gonna eat it. Oberon specifically says, I'm gonna bring upon the quote-unquote Tasogare, right? The twilight. I'm gonna bring upon the twilight skies that nobody wanted. It says here, if the ruler of the dream would let go of its authorities, then I'll pick it up. So he Yeah, he just freeze framed it and stored it. In the end, an empty dreams will get infested by another bug and make it its sleep bed. That's all there's to it. After all, I am a liar that never tells the truth. Now that I've obtained this dream, I can use this authority to make this entire board game, this entire event, to make it so that it's truly was just a real dream. Now, this entire ordeal in the end became a dream sequence. So it never really started, nor it never really ended. Kazuo drops ideal, wishes, and of course, her dreams. In the end, because I deemed it was all a dream, it will not be fulfilled or wished. But in exchange, your dream will never be unfolded. Oh, so he has... Wow. So essentially, in a weird way, Oberon has a personal security deposit to Kazuo's secret garden. That's actually interesting. Huh. That's actually very fascinating. It says Oberon specifically states, when the dream ends, the games end. Aren't you happy? Good for you. Now that rule is out the window. Your ego will never be saved from that, however. You'll be able to continue to dream your own little dream. Well, そもそも悩む必要すらないと思うけどね。単純なものより複雑なものを好むやつだっているんだし。It says, I don't think it's something to be scratching your head over heels and do all this about, in my opinion. After all, there are people that enjoys complex things more than the simplicities. There's no reason for me to throw this away. It's much better than becoming a guy whoever spouts, whenever he opens his mouth, nonsense come out, you know? And besides, so do you really think you not liking humanity is a special story? That's very interesting because this actually kind of it touches just a little bit, right? It kind of touches just a little bit about the dream sequence, right? Because dream, right, is something that's a very heavy topic in FGO. Simultaneously, it kind of touches, it doesn't really touches too much in Ordeal Call 2, but it really just touches the overall concept of Ordeal Call 2 because of the interaction between Dante's King of Caverns, Monte Cristo, etc., and Shimosa, yada yada yada. The fact that Oberon was able to do that proves to you that he is one of the people that can interact with dreams, but it's not as strong as Dante's, so he technically can't be a protector, nor could it be an observer and a managerial character like Abigail. Epilogue. So wow, he really did just make it was just a dream. So this entire event, low key, is it just didn't happen. I truly do dislike humans. They're so weak, liars, frail, and dense and foolish. And a liar, very aggressive, and very unfaithful, unloyal, and illogical. So I guess I gotta have to teach them from square one. These living creatures that are unperfected, I will not acknowledge them whatsoever. I will perfectly manage them. I will perfectly bridge them to the right path. テーブルの上に広げられたプレイ中のすごろくゲームに突き刺すように3人の人間が眠っている。It says on top of the table, a board game that's being currently played out, 3 humans are sticking out, sleeping like a sore thumb. 3 test subjects. Due to a oh, interesting. Is it Anderson? It's probably got to be Anderson because it's Melchin, Meruhen plus Anderson plus it is fairies too. So it says an author caster's guidance. With the guidance of a specific author of a caster, I've arrived to Karudea. I, who is an existence of righteous and correct, I must show my value and reasoning to collab, if not work together with Karudea. If not, I will not be. I will not be working Karudea for half-assed or in lie disguise. And because of this, I utilized the 3 human beings in Karudea, called upon them, and be representative and tested them. I was testing them to see if the humanity is as valuable still for me to cooperate. Their existence, do they truly have the righteous feelings or devotion? It says yet they're all just sleeping, not knowing the fact that whether they passed or failed their testing. Even one of them. Look at them. Look at him. Look at it. Him. Even drooling and dreaming so nonchalantly, so happy. Just by seeing their sleepy face inside of my chest, something embarrassing swelled up immediately. A feeling of uncomfortableness, a feeling of unforgivable feeling, swelled up within me. The feeling feels like I want to put them in my bug domain, or aka bug space, right away, and forcefully make them to do an infinite correctional course, the Infinity Educational Race. It's slowly but surely whispering it to my ears, however, but that's already... I have not done anything. That's in the end have become. That's how it was now justified. Everything that's there is now all just a dream. But even as just a dream, I still remember. Right? Of course. After all, I'm a fairy that constantly watches dreams. Just because it was stolen away from me, that doesn't mean I'll forget about it. Seriously, how unprotected are you guys? Hey, it wouldn't hurt to do it just one more time, right? Perhaps this time with a perfect testing criteria and parameters. This time, even in anybody's eyes, until they become the humanity's perfect. Until they become a perfect humanity, aka a perfect papa. But just like I remember my dreams, I think somewhere inside of them, inside a protag, perhaps, maybe something lingers. I hope. There might not be shapes, there might not be forms, but I hope that in the end of the dream, I like how she worded it, so I'm going to say it exactly how she worded it, and it requires Oberon's skill. She says the three she says the three skills perfectly. In the end of the dream, in the morning lark, together they move their eyes and hopefully enjoy the concept of a wonderful dream in the curtain of night. And because of that, then, even if it might not be in their memories, or we might not be connected with words, at the very least, I think they already know a child that's here now. They'll probably understand me. A child that really hates, really dislikes imperfected humans. But that's her favorite. Someone like me, filled with contradiction, is now here to stay. I'm pretty sure they'll understand me. I guess I can leave it as that for today. Yep. It says I have to put a passing grade in a mere notion like this. It's not. It's not something wrong. After all, it's just for today. Yes. In the future, I'll do my utmost best. When the opening comes, I will fully re-educate them to perfection. Just you watch. I says, I will start little by little. I'm sure of it. I'm very, very certain that I'm going to make you a perfect master. In the end, she's walking away. Wow, that was a good